Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you go ahead and like the video. We are begging for likes, so make sure you go ahead and tap that like button. It only takes 2 seconds and it's free. And if it's free, you already know what time it is. It's for you and me. So go ahead and make sure you like the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Okay, y'all, so we have Chris Brown and Blue Rock back in the building and in the news. Chris Brown is in the news for the first time. Okay, so Chris Brown has been in the news lately for a lot of different reasons. Of course, he has his music and he is touring. But not only that, he has been getting a lot of scrutiny from his past domestic violence with singer Rihanna. It seems like people do not want to let it go and let him live. Chris Brown has also been in the news from a long time ago where he said he doesn't like dark-skinned girls being in his section. We're not going to touch on that neither, but I might just leave it at the end of the video because I do have that information. So if y'all want to stay towards the end of the video, I might put that up like towards the end of the video. Okay, like I mentioned, Chris Brown has been in the news a lot lately and recently. We're not going to touch on everything. I'm not going to touch on Chris Brown clapping back at the Cheetah Girls girl from collaborating with Chloe Bailey. I guess she was criticizing him. We're not going to touch on that. Chris Brown did shade Robert Glasper for getting a Grammy win, and then he later apologized. We're not going to touch on that, but that is a story that was recently, talked about. We're going to touch on Blueface responding back to Chris Brown, calling out his abusive relationship with Chrisean Rock. And that's what we're going to talk about. And then we're going to get on some other things with the Batty West castmates and Chris Brown. So this is coming from Daily Loud on Instagram. And it says, Chris Brown says he doesn't understand how people still hate him for a mistake he made when he was 17 years old, but will let Blueface and Chrisean's Rock abusive relationship slide because it's entertainment. Then he goes on to say, if y'all still hate me for a mistake I made as a 17-year-old, please kiss my whole entire ASS. I'm effing 33. I'm so tired of y'all running with this narrative. You weird ASS ninjas are the same ones that tune in every week to see Blueface and Chrisean beat the F out of each other in front of the world. But that's okay. It's entertainment. All y'all can suck my disrespectfully.
Beat the Yaki. What's happening, cuz? Look, check it out. I understand the frustration, fool. For me being in the situation. I'm not even gonna trip on you because the message you trying to send is way off. I get it, me, it's funny, I hit her back, it's face, so I totally get it. That'd be the most irritating thing ever. But you gotta play the cards that you was dealt. You want some, but they did it too. Why aren't you guys telling them anything? And it's like, bro, life don't work like that, man. If we all go do a crime together, we're not all gonna get the same time together. You hear me? You might get the most amount of time. We might not all say nothing, but we all went and did the crime, so we gotta take the time. You hear me? You want some, you guys are gonna give me the most time, but they did it too. Like, judge, sentence. Yeah, like, we ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. You feel me? Like, handle your candle, deal with your situation how you deal with it. Only thing I disagree with is you posting all these random white people and me and trying to like distract from your thing. You feel me? Like, you gotta stand on it, kid. Like, if you beat the like, oh God, like, you scared to like, yeah, like, I get it. You on some R&B, you don't want to be seen as R&B, but oh God, you beat the Yaki, you gotta, hey, I beat my man. I ain't finna come on here and be like, well, Chris Brown did it 16 years ago, and you guys let him still like perform at the BET Awards, and I'm gonna sound like a square cat. Easy.
Okay, y'all already know what time it is. Let's get into some of these comments. So someone says, why I understand what Blue is saying, because it's like, why are you bringing my name into it? I think Chris is saying it's so unfair for the public to constantly glorify other toxic domestic situations, but can't seem to forgive him for something that happened over a decade ago. He never makes sense because, sir, what are you trying to say? Say what now? In all honesty, the real reason people held Chris Brown accountable is because of the level of respect the public has for him and Rihanna. You expect trash to act like trash. It's not fair, but when you're a king slash queen, people only expect that behavior. But as for clowns, you expect to be entertained. It's levels to life. You can't be a lion and be mad when people don't treat you like a cockroach. Looks like Chrisean punched him in the forehead right before he pressed record. Not Chrisean. I'm done. Oh man, it's gonna be a day. Okay, y'all, that's all I'm gonna read. My man, be quiet and hit a detox center, please. Okay, y'all, so that's all I'm gonna read. Let's go ahead and get into some other things like Tommie Lee, Rolly, Jonathan Wright, and Natalie Nunn with Chris Brown and this whole Betty West thing situation and his concert or whatever, what happened there. So let's get into that.
Ooh, that's the baby, and slammed the door in my face quickly. And ain't no pressure, bitch, cool. I know how I am about my kids. Bitch, you don't want nobody to see your baby, cool. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking baby. Fuck your baby. And fuck his daddy, too. What the fuck? Really?
I know that's right.
Right. Like, girl, I ain't pressed by no motherfucking baby. Fuck him. All y'all look albino as fuck all of y'all motherfuckers.
Oh my God.
That baby look like he got a little something going on with. I'm scared of the baby.
Oh my God.
Eyes cocked like a pistol. I don't care about that baby. Yeah.
And then she started to proceed to scream out Chris Brown's baby. Chris Brown baby, like, why would you say something like that? And then once she started saying, like, nobody, like, we're f***ing with you, when you literally did what the f*** you did, there's no way in hell I would allow you to break down my door with my privacy of my concert where my son is staying at, where my kid and my mama talking about some, oh, Chris Brown's son is cute. And then when they closed the door on her, she smacked that motherfucking door in. You're a weirdo.
The thing though, wait, let me say something now. And here's the thing. It all comes back on me because I got us backstage. So everybody looking at me like, Natalie.
Who are these people?
No, they knew who the fuck she was. They were like, she gotta go. Right. They didn't have no problem with Rolly. They had no problem with Jonathan. They had no problem with me. Tommie, you really need to stop. You gotta stop playing. You gotta
stop playing that victim card because at the end of the day,
that you're doing
it's like
delusional.
she be in denial about what she do.
And she came up to me twice.
And then she came up to me twice.
The dude got mad because she was talking to the child. And then it wasn't that. So I fought like I beat the shit out of Chris Brown team. Sorry to tell you. Yeah. So Tommie and them cussing, Tommie getting into it with the dude. I mean the dude cussing them, Tommie and them out. But Tommie and them like, I don't give a fuck that baby. Like, I don't give a fuck about Chris Brown, baby. Like, on me, boom, boom, boom. So the dude kind of got.
But Tommie disappears after that.
Let me
Said all
talk.
that.
The dinner.
Let me talk. Because this y'all story on me. Because I'm the one who was in the
story. But you gotta get
this my story. I don't need
so
y'all
where did she
talking.
go then?
I don't know. I'm out there fighting.
Yeah, because we were there. Because you were about to get arrested.
So we going to a room with Hood. We sitting down. Boom. You know, the dude still talking. The dude got mad because she was talking to the child.
Okay, y'all, let's get into some of these comments. So somebody says children are off limit. Where do we draw the line anymore? Literally F someone else a baby, like for real, for real. This ain't cool. Burnt out. I'm going to keep it G. If you mess with my babies, you better be ready to fight and go to HELL. What the F? You're not supposed to talk about babies. They're innocent. I guess this try Chris Brown month. Yeah, I guess this try Chris Brown month. Yeah, because Chris Brown has been in the news like a lot. I mean, like a lot, like every single day. Okay, we're going to read two more. If Chris Brown slaps Tommie, we not canceling him. You getting a free pass. Woo, when Hurricane Christopher catch this online Tommie, you better lay low. That was so uncalled for, you know. People don't play about their children. It's up there, and y'all better not say nothing to Chris either. Okay, y'all, so y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole thing in the comment section below. I am going to play a video about him not wanting dark-skinned females. In his section, I'm going to play that video. The girl that actually said that, she responded and then made a video. And Chris Brown ended up putting the video on his story, and I had caught it. And also, we're just going to shout out Chris Brown because he did some great things as well. So, and then we're going to get out of here.
I'm just here to clarify, like, the whole thing that's going on about my video that I posted. I mean, I know I'm in the middle of doing my makeup because every video that I keep on doing keep on getting deleted, but I just want to put out there that that video had absolutely nothing to do with Chris Brown, like nothing to do with Chris Brown. The only reason why his name was mentioned was because we was going to a club that he was hosting at. That's the only reason why Chris Brown's name was mentioned. What's the word? Me and my friend were contacted by the promoters a week and a half before this whole thing was supposed to be happening. And already I was going to a Chris Brown concert, so I was going to see him anyway because I bought my ticket and I was going to see that man because I like the man. I love the man, in fact. I love him. Yes, I do. I'm a fan. I just want to put out there that we was personally invited by the promoters and half of my friend was friend with one of the promoters. So we said, you know what? We're just going to link up together and then meet up at the venue. So, yeah.
Okay, so y'all just heard all of that. That was a mouthful. I never do a video this long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you comment below your thoughts, views, and opinion about this whole thing. And we want to shout out Chris Brown because he is the first male singer to have 20 multi-platinum singles. And that is major. So shout out to you, Chris Brown. I know you're getting a lot of scrutiny these past couple weeks, but hang in there, hang strong, because you're gonna get through all of this. Okay, y'all, I will see you guys on the next video. Y'all already know what time it is. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Toodles. Bye.